YouTube, and welcome to episode 71 of Summer Shredding. Now, today I'm going to try and do more of a intimate sort of vloggy day. So, what I mean by that is show you more of the shit that I actually do off camera, because there's quite a lot of stuff that I do, but I just don't feel it's interesting. But Ozzy was telling me last night that he thinks I should implement some more of it in, so I'm going to do that and see what the sort of idea of it is, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Not bad. 6'5", 13.2%. I'm happy with that. Hello guys, what I'm doing today, as I say, is a more intimate sort of recording thing, but I'm still going to hit a workout. Now today what I'm going to be doing is chest and back, as I said the other day. Excuse my voice, it goes a bit like this when I get a bit mental with the guys and stuff. That sounded really sort of like, oh yeah, banter, mental. But this is what the workout's going to be today. Hopefully it'll focus, please focus. So it's a PDF that you can download onto your phone, Arnold's Blueprint. So this will be the workout that I'm doing. Now I will leave a link in the description for this, and I will also be doing it when I'm bulking. And when I'm bulking, I'll give you more of an in-depth thing, because what I'll be able to do is, because it will tell me what workout I'm doing, I'll just be like, okay, 30, 20, 10 or whatever set rep ranges and whatever the exercises, I will put it at the bottom, because that means it will, I won't forget basically. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and make my breakfast. You can watch, go do my hair, because the reason why I do my hair, not because I want to look good, it's because it droops down when it's sweaty, gets in my eyes, and it's really freaking irritating. So anyway, I'm going to go and carry on with what I'm doing. I use this hair gel, if anyone wants to know. It's cheap, so I think it cost me like £3. I use wax, so if anyone cares. Literally, it takes me like 5 minutes to do. Put some in my hair, around the sides, because I get the koala bear ears. Don't know if you've noticed when I've woken up, it goes, so I get that cut down to the side, and pretty much good to go. Man, I love being a guy. So much easier than being a woman. Problem being, waxy hands. And we're all good to go. Let's go get some breakfast. So, first of all, I'm going to be making a smoothie for my food, and I'm going to have some porridge with some zero-fat Greek yogurt with it. So first of all, what I'm going to do is, in my smoothie, I always have egg whites. So what I usually do is, if I'm having 2 a day, I aim for about 600 mils, 300 to 600 mils of egg whites per day. This is because I bought so much it's going to go out of date if I don't use 600 mils. So what I'm going to be doing is having 3 shakes today. So I'm going to have 200 in this one, 200 in post-workout, and 200 in maybe one before I go to bed. So first things first, I'm going to get my coconut water. Coconut water for me is so damn good. So I'm going to scan it, as I usually do. So get my phone out. Got to make this quite quick, I think, this girl just texted me. So let's see how much we're looking at. Maybe 100 mils? Yeah, because it'll be quite liquidy. 200 to 100, yeah, that'll work. So we're going to go scan it. This is, if you guys don't do this, this is as easy as it is. So 100 mils, there's 4.6 carbs, 19 calories. So it'll give it a little bit of flavour. So what I'm going to do is zero this out. I don't know why I bought a measuring jug, I don't use them anymore. Just habit, I guess. So measure out 56, what was it? This is the bit where you want to try it. You get it bang on, top notch. If you don't, just adjust it in MyFitnessPal. That's bang on. Guys, that is bang on 100. Come have a look at this. Bang on 100. Spot on. Well happy with that. So let's try and put you back in the same place. Move you around a little bit. Let's go here. So anyway, zero that out. Egg whites. 200 mils. If I can get this spot on as well, I'll be well happy. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background. It's a little bit loud. We got 199. $200. DAS. I don't know, this is like a little game for me every morning. Bloody hell, it's 11:06 already, so let's log that. Scrambled egg whites, I've already got it in there, so 200 DOS, that's 0.3 fat, 21 carb, 20.4 protein, and exactly 100 calories. So, now what we're going to do is we are going to chuck in a kiwi fruit. Because why the hell not? I want to see what they taste like in a smoothie. Never tried it before, so see how well this goes. Chucking in one kiwi fruit. Now, if you guys have never tried a kiwi fruit, they're quite sweet. They've got little seeds in, so definitely give them a go. I don't know what the calories and macros are like on them, so I'm just going to stick one in. And to be fair, this is the sort of meal where I sort of go, I'm not really that bothered what the hell the macros are. I give a what's it, but I know that it's just going to be all clean, so I'm not really that fussed in the long run. Let me just grab a knife. Little knife, because fingers. So, definitely, oh, it's got stickers on it. Okay, that didn't, well, it was unexpected. Right, so we've got, get a spoon, wee little spoon, and just spoon it in. It's got quite a lot of juice in it too, so this is where it's going to go everywhere. Please don't go everywhere. Make sure I get all the skin off. Wash. And I'm going to put it straight in because it splashes everywhere, and then I have to clean up egg whites. So I'm going to see if I can get all the juice in there, because it tastes good. This is going to be a greeny smoothie, I swear. Protein. See, it splashes. So let's see how much that is and see what the macros. See, it splashes everywhere. Yeah, I licked the spoon and what? So, 47 grams of kiwi fruit. See, I've never actually had a kiwi fruit on my fitness pal before. Kiwi 47 grams is 0.2 fat, 5 carbs, and 24 calories. There's no protein in it according to my fitness pal. I'm okay with that. Let's zero that out. I can probably stick 2 in there, but I don't know how strong it's going to be, so I want to play it safe. Now I've got blueberries now. Blueberries are great. They have, per 100 is less than 0.5 fat, so you're all rocking and rolling on that. Only 9.1 carbs per 100, and protein 0.9. So I think I'm just going to stick 100 grams in, if I'm honest. Make sure, they got a barcode, so I'm going to scan that. Am I going to stick 100 grams in? I don't know. Let's see how much 50 grams is first. Like, not my macros, but in general. Let's see, like, the quantity. I just sort of go by eye and see how much it is. And see, okay, that looks like it's going to be too much, or that looks like it's going to be not enough. That's 25 grams. Maybe 100 grams won't be so bad. Maybe one more handful. Then one for me, because that's dead on 80. Blueberries are so good. I used to not like them, but somehow I've got into them. So that is 0.4 fat, 7.3 carbs, 0.7 protein, 36 calories, and there's obviously a shit ton of fibre in it. No, but according to this it says no fibre, but that's fine, I don't care. So, last but not least, spinach. The spinach, if you guys do not like spinach, this is the best way to have it. I personally quite like it cooked, but to get it in is a pain in the arse because it means cooking. And we all know how much we all hate cooking. So I'm just going to put in a generous amount because spinach has basically nothing in it. So I'm just going to fill it up with spinach. Try and stack it all in, see how much I can get in there. It's going to turn it a weird greeny browny colour, but the micronutrients in this, and yeah, we're getting a bit more detailed than macros, but micronutrients are so important. There's things like vitamins and things that are like breakdowns of a protein or a carbohydrate and stuff. I mean, women especially should be really thinking about their spinach intake because of the iron. So we all know why that is. I'm not going to go into that too much, but we all know why that is. If you're too young to know, you'll learn one day, and yeah. So let's add that in. Spinach. Let's find the barcode. So that's 75 grams. Jesus. See how much I put in there? That's 0.5 fat, no carbs, 1.9 protein and 14 calories. That's actually not a bad amount of protein for what I put in. So I might rock that a little bit more. So anyway, let's see the grand total of what I've just had. Like, that stuff was... where do I find it? Protein was 23 grams. Carbs was 19, fat was 1 gram, and that's a total of 193 calories. And I'm going to be quite full after that, and especially when I do my porridge. So I'll cut here, and I will zhuzh this up. You can see what it looks like afterwards, and I'll show you how to make my porridge. So guys, this is what my smoothie looks like. It's not actually that brown, it's nice and green, so that's probably the kiwi that's done that. But anyway, now time to mix up my porridge. So I just put porridge in this. I mean, we've got directions on the side of how to use, how much to use and when, but I don't listen to it basically. So I use 50 grams most mornings. If I'm feeling a bit lower of a carb day, I'll use less. Obviously, higher, a bit more, simple as. I'll go down to about 30 grams maybe, tops. Then maybe up to about 80 max, because there are quite a few carbs, but we all know they're good carbs. So that's 50 grams on the dot. Now, I'm experimenting here. Usually I rock just almond milk or coconut milk or something like that. But today I've got Sawyer chocolate flavoured. So this is, first of all, it's vegan, so whether that means anything to you guys, I don't know. I'm going to see what it tastes like and gives me a bit of flavour in my porridge. The macros on it are, bearing in mind this is per 100, fat 2.1, so nothing, 10.7 carb, not that much either, protein 3.3. So I don't know how much I'm going to need, but we'll see. I sort of just free pour and just wait till it comes up. Probably about 150 grams, I'm thinking. Boom. 150. So you guys got to remember that grams and mils are exactly the same weight. It's just one's liquid and can be measured in volume, and one obviously is a weight. So I'm going to log that in, 1.5, yeah. So that was 2.5 fat, 12.8 carbs, 4 protein and 92 calories. So in a sense it's not really that bad. All I do now, mix it up, make sure that I get everything in it, get my money's worth as it were, stick it in the microwave, and then see you in a second when it's done. As you can see guys, I've put it in for a little bit too long, but that doesn't matter because with a microwave it heats everything from different points, so it goes really a little bit funny after a while. But what I'm going to do now, tastes very good. I use this Sawyer, it says it had to set there. It's a total free yogurt per 100 grams, 0 fat, 4 carbs and 10 protein. So not only does it add a little bit of protein into it, but what it also will do is first it also cool it down and make it a bit more creamy. So I'm going to add 100 grams. Greek yogurt is definitely something that, if you're not already having it in your diet, it's definitely something to add in. Even though it might taste a little bit rank. So that's 98, so we'll just do that. 100. You know, little spoon, because extra calories. So, let me see how much that is in total. Calories and everything, I'm sure you guys care about it. So, for the whole meal, 43 protein, pretty good. 71 carb, quite high. 6 fat. So, well, this is a pre-workout meal, so it's something that I think is very important to eat before you go work out. Even if it's something like just a smoothie or something, I think it's quite important to do it, especially if you're weight training. I mean, if you're doing cardio, you're going to lose more weight if you don't, but I feel it really affects your workouts. So, anyway, I'm going to go eat this, and probably after that I'll hit the gym. I think I have to do a few things on the computer, but I'll show you what the hell I'm doing. So guys, what I'm now going to show you how to do is, as you can see in front of you, you have got me in the corner, and you've got my macronutrient spreadsheet up in front of you. I tried doing this with the camera, like just recording it, but it didn't really work so well. So, as you know, I weigh myself every day, and you're probably thinking, what the hell do you do with data, and why did you bother doing it? Right, so what I do is right here, we'll go and have a look. You'll see me up in the top corner. I'll probably be looking at my screen quite a bit. So what we have is we have weekday, which is there, date, scales used, time, steps, calories, So LF stands for low fat, LC, low carb, bulking is bulking. So what I do is I've set up a bunch of formulas to basically record the data that I have, and make it so that I can keep track, and I don't have to work out my macros every day. I just have to plug a number in and it tells me what it is. So what I'm going to do now is, because I've got the Fitbit Aria scales, I'm going to type in Fitbit Aria. Now, what my scales do is they get the app, which if you look at me just now, is this. So the Fitbit app will record it. So what I'm going to do is I'll take the steps. How many steps I did yesterday? Let's see. So yesterday was Saturday. So Saturday I did 4,962 steps. That's filled in. Now this morning, if I go to, I'll show you again, sorry. So I was here on my steps. If I go to account, recent weigh-ins, me, then it tells me all the data. So obviously it was with the Fitbit Aria scales. It then tells me what time I weighed in, which was at 10:52. This doesn't really make a difference, but it's just so that if it was a spike in something, I sort of can understand why, other than if I've eaten crap. So then what it also, here's the fun bit. So I had my weight in pounds, so my weight this morning was, as you saw, 165.9. Now wait for it. Have a look about here. This is where you need to be looking. Boom, macros in. So there, what my macros should be for today. Now obviously I'm a little bit bloated and things from yesterday from beer and stuff. But yeah, that's what they should be. So I'd be on 2,074 calories, 158 carbs, 249 protein and 50 fat. However, I'm going to stick from the ones from yesterday, simply because obviously the bloating and I ate late and everything. So I'm then going to add in my body fat, which was 13.2 this morning, and that's all the data that I had really. Now, what I have got is I could plug those into my FitnessPal and put them in, but I've already put these ones in. And as you can see, it hasn't fluctuated much because it is depending on my state. So this is what I started off with. That was very, very different. So this was my first, I was doing low carbs for a while, wasn't I? So this is what I started off with, which was tiny amounts. I was weighing at 186.4 pounds. So if we have a look at the weight graph now, this is my weight change throughout it. I've set this up, and you can see how it's just decreased and decreased and decreased, and it's gone down to less than what my graph tells me, which is good. But body fat is roughly stayed about the same, but that's because I don't really trust the. I'm not a big trusting guy of the scales body fat. This tab here basically works out my calories for me. So that times that equals my calories. So you can see where I dropped it down after trying for a little bit. Dropped it down, and then what's this? This one is the same as this one. So if we go down a little bit further, we can see when the bulk starts. No, it wouldn't make a difference because this is low fat. So where it says div, hashtag div/O, that basically means that I've set up a formula that it copies exactly what this says. So this is, so to get this number, it is made up of the multiplication of these. So we'll have a look at the formula. If you guys understand formulas, then great. So this is the formula that I would use. So carbs times 4, protein times 4, fat times 9, and then add it all together. But you need to have figures in here, which, yeah, it gets complicated. It did take me a while to figure out, but it's definitely worth doing it. Now bulking is a piece of cake. So if I'm bulking, I did this out of interest, then realised that it's actually going to really help me out. So 20 times pounds of body weight, that gives me my calories. However, because I'm going to be starting my bulk soon on the Sunday 31st, dropped it down to 13 because it's a little bit more than what I'm on at the moment. I'm going to go 14, 15, and that's a weekly thing until I get up to 20. And what that will do is that I'll make sure that I don't gain weight too fast. So let's, out of curiosity, just say if I was to weigh, if my weight was to stay exactly the same until my bulk, as you can see I put it in green, so that this is going to be the one that I use for this week. If that makes sense. It just made sense in my head. So if I was to 165.9, it'll work it out for me. So my bulk in calories would be 228 carbs, 199 protein, and 50 fat. So that's about 2,100. And then if I was to stay the same, here it will go up 165.9. Again, adds more carbs in. Yeah, that's just basically what I do with the figures and bits and pieces. So I hope that was interesting. I've been meaning to show you guys for a while. I just didn't know how to record my own screen. But this little thing up here means that I can record my own screen. Although probably I'm going to stick you up in that corner, so that's completely pointless. So anyway, I'm going to go make my post-workout shake, and I'll speak to you guys. Just realised I haven't taken all my steroids this morning. No, I'm kidding. It's just all the supplements that I use. You can see them all laid out in front of you. So what I'm first off going to do is going to take my creatine. What is creatine? Creatine has a creatine blend. Yep, it's a weird creatine blend. I don't know why I bought it. I was a bit of a Rich Piana fanboy, and it smelled freaking rank as well. So I'd definitely not get this again. So creatine just made my water go really pink. You can't see it because it's behind something. So yes, I'm a Chelsea Football Club fan. Yes, if you want to leave something in the comments about us having a rubbish season, you're more than welcome. But look at the colour of that, that's gross. But what's got to be done, it's got to be done. I don't even think this is microlized either, I didn't know about it then. So, I have my creatine. Then I'm going to take 2 branched chain amino acids from Optimum Nutrition. Relatively sizable pills, but aight. So 2 BCAAs. Neck them real quick. Actually, do you know what? That doesn't taste too bad. Usually I mix it with something. And then I'm going to take 3 multivitamins from Asda. Nothing special. Same shit in that it does in Optimum Nutrition's ones. So, no point. Now finally, for the last trick in the book, cod liver oil. Now this one has vitamin A and vitamin D in it as well. which is pretty good. Vitamin D3 is very good for your body. Everyone in England actually is vitamin D3 efficient, unless you are supplementing it already, because we do not get enough sunlight here. So what I tend to do is I tend to take 2 of these and then neck the rest of my creatine. As you know, also epilepsy, so I took that pill before because it's just a small blue pill, and that's all I take. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to give this another mix up. But anyway, I've done that. I need to make my post-workout shake in a second, but I'll do that when I can be asked. So I'll speak to you guys in a second. I hope you enjoyed that little macronutrients spreadsheet thing. I've been wanting to show you guys for a while. I'm pretty proud of it. Anyway, I'm going to cut to a workout montage now. You're going to see me make a smoothie beforehand, because I don't think you really want to see me make 2 smoothies a day. So we're just going to cut straight to it, like now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that montage. Now, I'm really tired, so I'm going to take a nap. But before I do that, I just want to touch on the subject about the montage, the workout, and the food that I prepared as well. The reason why I chucked it all into a montage and didn't talk about it like I usually do is because I felt I've done a lot of talking today. First of all, so you're probably sick of my voice. Second of all is, if I can sort of plan what I'm doing, then I can keep the time frames a little bit shorter for you guys as well. But okay, let's talk about, first of all, workout. Now, when I last did the workout, I did the 12, 10, 8, 6. I missed out the 30 reps at the very beginning. I thought it was a warm-up and a waste of time, but really what you're doing is you're just getting a lot of blood into the muscle. And so the 12, 10, 8, 6 afterwards is now doing a lot more than it would than if you hadn't done the 30 before. So I think that's definitely key. But one thing you have got to remember as well with Arnold's blueprint is that when you're doing someone's workout, you've got to think like the person that's writing it. So you've got to be thinking like Arnold if you want the best out of it. So what I did in my I did a little bit of research into it and stuff, and he's got a very famous quote, which is, I could go into the gym, do one set, and that would do more for me than someone else's 2-hour workout. And that's not him being cocky. What he means is his mindset. So it's concentrating on the negative and the positive of the movement. So the negative and the contraction, that's what I mean, of the movement. And if you're not doing that, like, you're missing out a lot of opportunity to grow, to make yourself better. So I think that's something that you've got to get into your head when doing this workout. It is a good workout. It's very short. It is good. Now for the food side of things, I just literally cooked up 400 grams of chicken, 100 grams of white rice. I know you're going to go be like, brown rice is better. It's not that much. There's not that much difference in it. And brown rice would have taken 20 minutes, and I would prefer have the insulin spike, and white rice takes 10 minutes. So I went for that. I also stuck some red, orange and yellow peppers in with my thing, and then put in some seasoning that I got free from Muscle Food, which is goddamn spicy. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. I'm gonna now sit back, watch some Netflix, whether it be a film or a series or something, I don't know. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick nap. Afterwards I'll get up, probably do a little bit of editing. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll speak to you guys then. So guys, I'm sitting here waiting patiently for the Euro 2016 final to kick off. Now it's France versus Portugal, obviously English, so I'm not really worried who wins either way. I do like Ronaldo as a player. I like the fact that they've got someone young in the Portugal squad, so I'm kind of rooting for them. But then I'm a big fan of Griezmann and Pogba and all those sorts of players, and I do like France as a unit this year. They played some really interesting football, whereas I feel that Portugal sort of got lucky in a few of their games on the way through, whereas France, I felt, have just dominated the competition. So my bets would be on France today, but whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know. We might see Portugal pull something that just dominates France, or one of them might not turn up. I'm not really sure. So I'll keep you posted and watch this space. The game's just about to kick off. We've got the Portuguese national anthem being played in the background. Now I still need to make a post-workout shake for tomorrow. I don't have enough calories to make a pre-one, so I'm going to be doing my whole workout fasted tomorrow morning. Through my meal prep was a little bit much, but that's okay. I prefer eat post-workout anyway. I changed sort of my mind again on the whole wanting to stay a certain weight. I don't mind going down as much as I can because it's not that long left that I've got to do it. So by just smashing it out will mean the Balkan season will be easier for me, especially hitting my macro goal each day. Slowly progress through it means that I'll be able to just hit it consistently, no issues. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the game. You'll see a little montage of a post shake afterwards, and probably it'll be bedtime, and that's pretty much my day. Ronaldo has gone down with a knee injury, like big time. He's pretty sure he's coming off. He came off a little bit earlier. I think he's going to be coming off. So I don't know what that's going to do for Portugal. Portugal haven't been looking as good as France at the moment. So I don't know what that's going to mean in the long term. Whether they can pick it up now that he's come off and they feel they have to try harder, I don't know. But we'll see what it comes by. It's still 0-0, 17 minutes played. I'll keep you updated. Come back on. Now I'm kind of surprised at that. I guess it's just because he is their star, and I reckon this will be the last final he'll be in internationally. So I reckon he's just going to give it his best shot and go, do you know what, I want this. So props to him for coming back on. Hope he does well. And Portugal haven't looked so bad without him, so maybe he'll be able to spark that flame. And his knee's really wrapped up. So anyway, we'll see how well he gets on. And I really actually kind of hope he doesn't come off, because it will make the game a lot more interesting. half time and still 0-0. Both sides playing okay, probably about 70-80% out of 100. I'd give the match so far. I'm off to make my smoothie. Just got a brew coming in and I'm all good to go. So I'll give you a quick montage now.
There's no goals, no Ronaldo.
Definitely a greeny colour. It looks pretty cool. That's just the spinach that makes it green. Spinach is so good. Just easy, quick. You saw I had it with my food today. I've had a lot of spinach today, just because it's good vitamins, not many calories, bulks up your plate, feels like you're eating more, and just in general a really fantastic thing. Now I've chucked that in there. Creatine I'll take before I go, or when I get back, whatever, it doesn't really matter when you take it. As I said the other day, I have got myself probably the most English green tea on the go. So I'm going to have this, go sit down, watch the rest of the game, tell you how it ends, then basically just sign out from there, I think, because I have had quite a long day of it, even though I took a nap most of the day, but I feel like I need to take another one and go to bed. So yeah, I'll do that. Probably put this on my computer. I really need to get all my footage off my computer because I leave it to like the last minute. So I need to get more organised with that. I've got about 7.5 hours left on my memory card, but it's just in case I lose it. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the match and I'll speak to you guys a little bit later on. Guys, it has ended full time at 0-0. So that means it's going to go to extra time. France are looking quite dominant-ish, but they don't look like they're going to score. It doesn't look like there's going to be a goal until penalties. So it looks like it's going to be a long night for me, but hey, it's what it is. I enjoy watching the finals and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go and I'll see what happens in the football. Holy crap, guys. I was saying that France were absolutely smashing Portugal. Now we're in the 119th minute. So pretty much game has only 11 minutes left. Portugal have now scored. Portugal have now scored. Eder scored, and it was a really freaking good goal, but really unexpected. France have been all over it. So I'll keep you posted to see what's going on, and I'll tell you the final score when it's done. But that was an absolute cracker of a goal. Hopefully I can find a clip and put it in just now. I don't know if I can't. Sorry, guys. That's it. Portugal won. I mean, France had a good opportunity late on, but other than that, damn, that's the first major trophy they've ever won. It's really surprising considering they've had stars like Luis Figo and Paletta and players like that, but first time, Ronaldo not even on the pitch. I'm actually quite pleased that I saw that. Anyway, I'm going to end the video off here. Hope you enjoyed this different style of vlog thing. It's more of a daily vlog idea, so leave a like if you enjoyed it. I'm going to try and keep this quite a short video, even though there's quite a lot in it. So we'll see what happens. I'll give it a go again tomorrow, but I can't promise much because obviously I'm at work. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow for a shoulders and arms workout. Could be quite interesting. There's some new things there that I haven't done for a very long time.